Hi, it's Sandra, and today I want to show you this manicure that I just did with my kitty plate from Maniology. And I think it turned out really cute, and I do think that after doing a number of different kinds of nails, if you're not going to reverse stamp, the base is extremely important. So you want to pick complementary base colors or something with a little pizzazz, so that way when you stamp on top, it has a nice look. The plates that I used are Uber Chic Texturelicious, the Maniology plate Mrs. White M006, and Maniology plate M144. So I used all of these on my nails, and what I wanted to show you was using this texture plate, how cool that is with having your base different colors naturally without having to just brush it on or use the stamper or the other ways that you can actually make colored base that's different colors. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my base coat, and I am going to use the Maniology sticky base coat. And you can see on this finger I put the cats with the big eyes, and I did reverse stamp the eyeballs. I made those white and I stamped it in black. And then this little kitty was on one of them, and I thought he was really cute. He's actually sitting on a brick wall, but all I could fit on my nail was that. And this little kitty is just a kitty and that I did not reverse stamp. I just put it on top of my base coat, and then I used Perfect underneath it. I thought that was cute. So the colors that I'm actually using is gray. That's what I did as my base coat. And this gray is Miracle Gel by Sally Hansen. And the color is $7.99, and it's called GreySetti. And then I'm stamping. I'm going to use stamping polish from Maniology. One is Orange Burst, the other is Seashell, and I'm also going to use Maniology white stamping polish. So those are the colors that I'm actually going to use on my nails, and of course the black to stamp. So I have the sticky base coat on. Now I'm going to go ahead and put on my base color, which is the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel Gray. And I came up with these colors just because cats are gray and they're white and they're orange. So we have an orange cat, so I had to put orange in there. So there's one. The other. Let it dry. Then I'll put a second coat on it. So I put the second coat of gray on my nails, so they're ready to go. The first thing I did was I used this Texturelicious plate, and I'm using the orange and the white. What I did was I experimented with this, and I wanted more white than orange. So I took the white and I put that on. You want to put that on generously because I want it to be mostly white. And then I'm just going to put a couple dots of the orange in. And again, these colors will be listed in the description below. And don't forget, if you order from Maniology, to use my code for 10% off, NS10. So I'm going to take this now, I'm going to scrape it again. All right, and a lot of it came out orange. So now I'm just going to pick it up. So I think that's a good mix of both of the colors. So now I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it on my nail. And then I'm going to do it again with my ring finger, or my middle finger. Take this off of here. This little bit that's on my stamper off. Do it again. Gonna do the white first. And then just do a couple drops of orange. All right, so that looks pretty good. So I'm going to put that on. All right, so you can see the white and the orange, plus you can see the gray underneath, and that's what I wanted to do. So now I've got 3 colors on there. On my pointer finger, I also did, because I felt like it needed pink. Pink and gray go good together, but I thought, I think I'll put a little pink under there because I'm only going to put, on my pointer, I'm only going to put words. So I ended up using this seashell by Maniology, and I actually put it on this one that has the dots all over it. Scrape that. All right, so I've got all these little pink dots, and I ended up putting that on my pointer finger. Just so it would have a little bit of pink in there too. So I'm all done with that plate. I'm going to put some Maniology smudge-free top coat on here. I'm gonna wait for this to dry. In the meantime, I'm going to do the middle finger, and this one I did the little paws, but I did a little bit of reverse stamping. I took the pink polish, and I did in on the little pads of the kitty's feet. So let me take the black stamping powder polish. And here's the little kitty paws. Take my little rock and some pink polish, which I like this Sally Hansen Heart of Stone pink. And this one is Sally Hansen Hard as Nails. So I'm going to put this on here. I'm just going to go in and with my little dotting tool, and I'm going to do all the little paws, the little pads and the paws. All right, I think I got all those. Oh, no, I missed one on the side. I always do them all because I never know which one I'm going to, where it's going to land. Okay, so let that dry. Put that aside, and then next we're going to go into purr on my pointer finger. So what I did was I used this plate, the M144, and I picked up this little purr on here. So what I had to do was pick it up off the stamper and then use tape to get everything else off. So that turned out good. So I'm just going to take my Scotch tape and I'm going to take off all the stuff that I don't want on there, which is this and stuff back here. All right, and then I'm going to place it on my finger, and because it's longer than what my nail is, I'm just going to do it on an angle. So here it is, and I'm going to stick it on here at an angle. And there it is. Now I'll go back and I'll put some more of the smudge-free top coat on there after I clean up. So that one's done. Let's put on the smudge-free top coat. Then when I'm all done with my nails, I always put on a thicker top coat over the smudge-free. And the one that I prefer is the Sally Hansen. It's a very thick top coat, and it seems to keep your manicure longer. There. And this is the top coat by Sally Hansen that I like to use. It's Gelshine 3D. All right, and then we've got, so then I'm going to, let's clean this up while I'm waiting for the paws to dry. Some acetone. And my cleanup brush. All right, so that's cleaned up. Because I waited a while to actually do this one, I'm probably going to put some of Maniology's sticky base coat on it just to make sure that it adheres, because it's pretty dry. So let me do this. Put some of this on there. Nothing is worse when you get an image all ready and then you go to put it on your nail and the nail's too dry and it doesn't stick on there fully. It's very irritating. So we're just going to prevent that by putting the sticky base coat on here. And I like to do the tip so it curls around the tip of my nail. Okay, so let that dry for a couple seconds. And then we'll apply our kitty paws. All right, so I don't need to take off the side here in the front because my nail is it's not gonna touch anywhere near my nail. So what I'm gonna do is try to center this so that the whole thing is, I like to get at the top too, so that way you see the whole image and not just a piece of it. So I'm just gonna put it on here. And there you go. So all I'm going to do is clean that up, put the smudge-free top coat on. And one of the things that I did when I was all done was I did use a sparkle on the top of my nails. And it's probably hard to see on this, but it was the Holo Taco, scattered Holo Taco. I do love the scattered Holo Taco that I bought. It is scattered enough so that it doesn't ruin the stencil design. So that's it. That's all I have for you today. Please make sure that you use my discount code if you buy anything from Maniology. And as always, the products you use will be in the description below. And make sure to like and to subscribe. Thanks.